Create some very fun, delicious Valentine's Day zest.
So we're gonna do miniature Costco haul.
Valentine's Day latte. These are heavenly. Ciao, welcome back to my channel. I am in the kitchen. I am about to make a little cold brew Valentine's Day latte of some sorts. I have been loving this cold brew from Costco. I need to get a coffee maker. I wish I had really nice espresso in the house. For as much as I love coffee, I can't believe I don't, but I'm kind of waiting to see if I can get a partnership before I spend that money. But anyways, Tache, I think it's called Tache, was so kind to me. It sent me a few of their pistachio milks. So this is such an amazing, amazing company. This one is their original unsweetened barista blend, which I think I might use this one today. So I got two, and then on the other side, I got their original barista, but it's a little bit sweetened. 6 grams of added sugar. Look at this cute little milk carton in Cayman. Oh my gosh, so cute. So I'm adding my own sugar to this little latte, so I won't be using the sweetened kind. Am I good at making lattes? No. I used to make lattes. The fridge is so good at interrupting me, I swear. I used to make lattes so much in COVID time era, and I want to get back to doing that more often and get creative with it. So I made a strawberry syrup, which is dumb because strawberries are so out of season right now. It's a little ridiculous I did it, but it's Valentine's Day themed, and that's what I wanted to do. I've made a cooked syrup. I think I made a black raspberry one over the summer, but this actually is my favorite way to do syrups. So this is, there's a technical term for this. You can do it with almost any fruit, any peel. So this is just equal parts in weight of strawberries to cane sugar. And for me, it's just the most intense tasting strawberry flavor without having to cook it. Intense tasting any fruit flavor. You don't have to cook it, and it just sits and it's natural, and yeah, it's super sweet, but you don't need a lot of it because it's so jam-packed with that strawberry flavor. Yesterday, I did equal parts sugar to strawberries, and this is what it looks like today. It can sit for a while in the fridge, and I'm just gonna like keep using, like take the spoon and just ever so slightly get the top of the juices until this runs out, because I don't really want to waste the strawberries. But let me tell you, like, you could strain the strawberries and then keep the juice on hand for the week, and the strawberries would be so good on literally any dessert, on ice cream. My mom in the summer, I grew up eating strawberries like this on angel food cake. It's such a good hack. But I'm gonna save the strawberries for another day, so I'm just gonna take the syrup and kind of like press it down and get the little juice and pour it into the cup. I might have overfrothed it. I might have gotten a little too excited with frothing this barista milk. I am heading into the drawer to pick out a straw. I think I have to do the pink flower one. I'm already learning. I'm learning. Oh, yum. Starting off the vlog with a total fail. So I think it tastes absolutely delicious, but I lost the color. So I think to not lose the color next time, I was too lazy to do this, but I thought about pureeing this whole thing and then straining it so it's a more vibrant like strawberry puree. I just was too lazy to do that, but I'm gonna make this again later in the vlog, actually pureeing the strawberries. In the meantime, I still have a super delicious strawberry latte. The strawberry and the nutty pistachios, and it's nice and creamy. So good. This is insanely caffeinated and quite sweet. So I need to not chug it, but I have a feeling I will, because me and iced drinks, my whole life I've wished I could be the dainty girly, the very fragile girl, the calm, quiet girl, eats very elegantly, small little dainty bites. I am never going to be that girl. I am a bull in a china shop. I'm loud, I'm aggressive, I'm in your face, and I do not sip this. I will chug this. This is going to disappear before your very eyes. So we're in the kitchen today, and I have some fun things planned. We're gonna hop into them in a minute, but I wanted to do a little chat on something I'm trying to make happen. I'm trying to make it a thing. It's called My Mediterranean Diaries, because I have to come to terms with what I'm capable of, and I have to come to terms with stopping always comparing myself. So I try to do these lifestyle vlogs. I love them. I don't know if you guys love them. I love trying to live the modern Mediterranean lifestyle as much as I possibly can as a 27-year-old who does live in the Midwest and loves health and wellness, but is not perfect and is on a journey, constantly on a journey of improving my life. This is not my full-time job. We talked about this in my first vlog of the year, that I'm trying to make this my full-time, but because it's not my full-time job, my consistency is crap. So what I do is I try to film whatever I can, and sometimes there's like not good storytelling because it's not like 3 consistent days in a row. It's like this moment and this moment, so it's kind of like my journal entries. All my vlogs are going to start to be called My Mediterranean Diaries because I feel like we've gotten so close and I can share everything with you guys for the most part. And instead of saying like, here's this amazing movie that I make in every single vlog, I want it to be more just like, here's some journal entries kind of thing for my diaries. So in my last Mediterranean Diaries, I made a comment, which I want to find a better way of like doing this, but I kind of laid out all the themes that I tried to showcase in my vlog that probably weren't apparent, but I felt like were like good, valuable moments of the modern Mediterranean lifestyle. Before today, things that I've captured, I did a really fun Costco haul grocery run with my mom. Showed you some of my favorite items that I get at Costco for the Mediterranean diet.
Ciao, it is Friday, January 24th. It is 30 degrees. I'm not even wearing my coat because I'm so hot. I've just been sweating for 3 hours because I just did a shoot for a client and I feel so insecure about it because we had to rush and it just wasn't my best. But I only had 3 hours and I did the best I could, but it just doesn't feel like I did good enough. Stressful. But now it's an errands moment with the woman who does have a coat on because she's a mom and she's a smart woman. Yay! Costco time. So we're gonna do miniature Costco haul plus maybe some of my favorite Costco finds and hopefully take a few deep breaths and calm down. I'm also starving, so hopefully they have some good snacks. Can you explain why you love cars?
Well, because it's a cross between a blood orange and a navel orange, so it's seedless, but it's a little, always the flesh is a little darker, and to me it's a slightly bit sweeter. Like this one.
Which one? You always want to pull from the back, never what's front and center. Our favorite organic chicken. No organic eggs.
What are you gonna do?
What's so cute? The Kleenexes? Is this what adulting is? You get excited about Kleenex boxes? Okay, now remember, we have to get the toilet paper that has a little scalloped edge.
You have to get the scalloped edge.
Scalloped edge toilet paper. This is what I don't like about Costco. People just leave dates in the water bottle section. Like, come on, people. This is Mom's favorite fever tree. Her favorite ginger beer. Very gingery. Great for Moscow mules. I love Faye, and I love that they do 2% instead of non-fat. Two's not enough, but we'll do that for now. I went on a mission to find canned cold brew, which I found, finally. I've been looking for it, but I have lost my mother. Okay, I found her. You see all these extra virgin olive oils? Should we have a discussion about it? All right, so I've talked about this a million times in so many different videos, but extra virgin olive oil. You want to make sure that you're getting extra virgin olive oil with a single origin that's cold pressed. So just because it's organic doesn't necessarily mean it's good stuff. So like, for example, this is good because it's 100% Spanish, so it's single origin. And it's in a dark bottle, always super duper important. You never want to get anything in a clear bottle. Just because this is organic olive oil, you can see that how many regions it's from. So I would never get this one. And then I would also never get avocado oil that's in this kind of bottle just because it's a product of Mexico and Kenya. So for example, again, we have many origins avocado oil. Avocado oil is pretty much the same as extra virgin olive oil. You want it cold pressed and you want it single origin. It is in a glass bottle, which is always another positive. It's never this, never that.
Look, chocolate went down for Christmas.
What was the price during Christmas? $14. Okay, we got organic cane sugar. This is our white sugar that we use for baking. All-purpose flour, always unbleached, super important. And then I love a good almond flour from here. I think it's like $9 for this massive bag. $9.99. $9.99. In Whole Foods, an eighth of this would be $9. So, always a steal.
What do we got?
Bone broth, because it is still very much soup season, and this adds a ton of protein into your soups. Yo, that was horrible. Okay, so we made it to the nut section. You don't like a fruit snack?
I need bananas. We didn't get any bananas.
Should we go get bananas? I feel like we're losing the plot. I feel like we're wandering. Last addition was the raw cashews.
And bananas.
Oh, and we got nanners. Ironically, the TJ Maxx is in the same shopping plaza as Costco, and I don't have the time, but I thought, why not? She's going in the other side. She just wants to start on the home goods side. Every once in a while, you can find such a gem at TJ Maxx or like Marshalls or Home Goods. So I'm just gonna take a quick little jaunt around the store, because then I have to go to work tonight. It's been a long day. It's been back to back today, but we gotta keep moving. Hi. Okay, that was unsuccessful. I did find some really cute plates. I was gonna get them, but the line, if you've ever been to TJ Maxx, you know how long those lines are, especially on a Friday afternoon. Freezing cold, starving, have not eaten since 9 a.m. and it is 3:30 right now. I have to be at my other work at 4, and I already texted them I'm gonna be late because it's not gonna happen. But anyways, that's that. My mom's calling me. I gotta go home, turn around. Ciao, ciao.
So another thing that I did recently, I actually just did this past Sunday. I woke up Sunday, I did not want to socialize. I did not want to get cute. I did not feel cute. I felt very stressed. But I had not seen my girlfriend in like 2 weeks, and we kept on doing that thing where it's like, are you available Sunday? Well, not till the afternoon. Well, I'm not available that day, and then you are not available. It's like the older I get, the harder it is to make plans, because like life's just so busy. But anyways, I wanted to see my girlfriend on Sunday. Even though I was stressed, I still made time to go and see her, which always is the best thing. Even when you don't want to go do it, hanging out with people, even if you're an introvert, I truly believe it can make you feel more connected. You're not supposed to live life alone. I say that in like almost every single video. So I met her for bagels, and this super cool place opened up in our town, and it's super small, local, amazing, high quality, everything's homemade, and we really wanted to support it. And it's like, I don't even eat bagels, but I ate my whole bagel. Of course, I got the like most un-bagel-like thing, which was like a stuffed goat cheese and caramelized onion bagel, and then she got the everything bagel with avocado, and we sat in there for like 2 hours chatting, and then we took a quick little walk afterwards. And to the way that I can't even explain to you how good I felt afterwards, just having quality connection with somebody. Moral of the story is, even when you don't feel like it, try new things. Like, I would never have gone to try that bagel place on my own because I don't like bagels, but she kind of helped me find a reason to go. So try new things, support as locally as possible. Even if you try it and you find out it's not for you. Like, would I ever go back to that bagel place just for me? Probably not. But I'm still glad I can say I tried it. I've been there, I tried it, I know what it's like. So it's like, just because you already know it might not even be for you. Sorry, the sun is so bright. Just try things. There's no harm that can come from trying things for them. I mean, you know what I mean. But except for self-discovery and learning and saying you did try it. Would you rather live a life saying, I tried as many things as I could, or I never tried that because I knew I wouldn't like it? How did you know? What fun is that? That's not very zestful. Those are 2 little journal entries I wanted to do before we hop into today. Today's crazy. Today, it's already 12 o'clock. I try to like create as many recipes as possible and always keep sharing as many recipes as possible. But do you know what I really wanted to do? And I've been wanting to do this for probably 2 years, for sure a year, but at least 2 years. I've been wanting to make pink ravioli for Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday, just because it's so cute and it's about love. I love love. I've been in my head this past week of like, what's the point of making pasta? Like, people at home aren't gonna do it. Is that even entertaining? You should just give them a good recipe that they can make. Someone's gonna make pink pasta this year for Valentine's Day and do it better than you. You guys, where's the worst place to be on earth? In here. In here. The point is, I just wanna have fun. Like, I have gotten so stressed out about how to create content that's gonna go viral, how to be like the other people that I follow, with how do I be like them, what's their strategy that I'm missing, what's another recipe I can bring that's valuable, are people gonna like this recipe, is this recipe creative enough, is this recipe too hard for people to do at home? Like, the way that I've just created probably cancer in my body because I'm always so worried. And I'm just realizing that I'm not having fun creating anymore. I started all of this for fun because I was passionate, because I loved it. We're gonna forget what it's like to be in a very saturated market, and we're just gonna have fun and create some very fun, delicious Valentine's Day zest. Something about me is I'm gonna see something that's gonna go to waste. So then I decide to make a recipe out of it. And then because I make a recipe out of it, I make a lot of it, and then I don't know what to do with all of that. So let me explain. My mom bought grapefruits the other day. They are about to spoil, and I was like, okay, I need to do something with these grapefruits. So I was like, grapefruit curd. I don't like throwing away anything. I don't like wasting anything. It's a pet peeve of mine. But now I've created all this curd, and I'm like, well, now what do I do with all this curd? And so it's like this endless cycle that I do and I go through. One of the first recipes I created when I got back from living in Italy back in 2021, now it's 2025, cannot believe that, it was these strawberry Greek yogurt cheesecake bars. In the original recipe, which I need to put back on my website because I know a lot of you guys have asked for, it was super duper healthy, super high protein, and too like eggy because I had to use so many eggs to get this Greek yogurt cheesecake consistency. This is the updated version, which is so luxurious, creamy, thick, amazing consistency because it uses mascarpone. It's still super healthy in its own way because it's not so sweet, it's decadent, it's satisfying. It's still super high protein because you got so much of the Greek yogurt in there. And like I said, it's just not as sweet as like a normal cheesecake bar, and using such wholesome, high quality ingredients, which is what it's all about. And then the other thing that I added into this recipe is orange blossom water, because you guys know I talked about this in my last video, obsessed with orange blossom water. Orange blossom water pairs with something citrus so well, and I wanted to add a little bit more flavor to the base and to the cheesecake filling. And it's so light, so delicate, so delicious. You can just lightly taste all that floral goodness. I want another bite. These are heavenly. Decadent, delicious. They're not too sweet. They're a great snack. high protein, and I just thought they were a really fun recipe to make with this curd. But now I'm screwed because I still have so much curd left. It's like up to here. So I'll be making another grapefruit curd recipe maybe in the next few days. But right now this is the one that I made, and these are delicious and so satisfying, so perfect. You have to try these.
First things first, I would like to disclaim this is not my recipe. I will leave a link for the recipe and a link for basically everything that I talk about in this video in the description below. But I did take inspiration from that recipe with this filling for the ravioletti, which just means little ravioli, which is a goat cheese and ricotta filling, a little bit of Parmesan for some salty, cheesy goodness as well, some chives for some freshness, of course, lots and lots of lemon zest. Why are you surprised? And then a little bit of black pepper. I wanted to do something springy, which I'll talk about later in this little section because we're moving into spring. Beets are spring. I feel like lemon and chive and goat cheese is very spring. So I prepped that filling, and then I moved into making the two different ravioli doughs. I made a light pink and a dark pink, which just means I used a little bit less beet puree for the light pink dough. And I used the traditional method of doing it with my hands, making the little well, kneading the dough. I put down a piece of parchment paper so I wouldn't stain my countertop, but I recommend just doing it in the food processor like the recipe says itself as well, because it's just super messy and you can stain your hands, you can stain your clothing. Beets are a little bit scary to work with, but they do make everything super vibrant and super beautiful. So I did the traditional making pasta dough method, but like I said, you can easily just do this in the food processor and then give it a few extra kneads after the food processor makes it into a dough, and then let it rest. It's super important to let that gluten rest. I got my pasta maker out and I just followed the traditional way of making, pasta dough. So you kind of take half of it and then I wrap the other half up so that you wouldn't dry out that pasta dough, and then knead it a few times, cover it in flour, make it a pretty thin as possible thickness to go through the pasta machine. So you start out at the lowest setting, give it a few goes, 2-3 times until you're getting a smooth, long consistency, and then you just crank it one notch at a time until you go all the way to the thinnest setting is what I went to. Second to last setting is also recommended for ravioli, and then you fill the ravioli up.
I just spent the last 3 hours in the sunshine making ravioli, and I'm so excited that I did this. I no longer think it's stupid. I think this is one of the cutest things I've ever done. Do I need a lot more practice? Yes, this is the second time, maybe third, I've ever used the ravioli molds. I'm learning techniques every time I do it, so I'm getting better and better. I'm still not great. And also the pastel light pink dough didn't turn out as good as the fuchsia dough because I didn't let it dry out, and I feel like that would have been more helpful. I don't know, I feel like I learned a lot, and I'm so grateful that I did this, and they're honestly the cutest things I think I've ever seen. I love pink, I love Valentine's Day. Also, they're like perfect for spring. Make these this spring because they got the lemon and the chives and the beets, and they make me so excited for spring. I don't want any heavy sauce. I want the simplest of simple sauces. I mean, I could make like a nice little butter sauce. I could make like a nice light pesto would be delicious, but I just don't have the time, and I don't want to cover up beauty that are these adorable raviolis. I'm just doing this for me. I don't think we do that enough. We don't do things that take a lot of time and effort for us. We'll do it for other people, but not for ourselves. And this definitely took a lot of time and patience, and I ran out of patience at times making these, but I'm glad that I did it. The thing is about these fresh pasta ravioli, especially how tiny they are, these are gonna take 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes to cook. So I gotta be ready to go. As soon as I drop them in, I'm gonna have my plate and everything ready to go. I just did olive oil, flaky sea salt, and some black pepper to go with the chives and the lemon, the goat cheese, and the ricotta. You can't taste the beets, in my opinion. Going back, I don't know if I would make the light pink again. Maybe I would. I might just stick to the fuchsia. I'm going to eat this whole plate. I am so happy I made these. They are so cute. Like, I've taken 400 million photos that I will never use, I will never keep, but I can't stop taking videos and photos of these. I can't even. They're so cute, so tasty, so flavorful, chewy. delicious. Make things for yourself. Do things for you that take time and energy and effort because you're worth it. It is 3:36. I'm gonna eat a little bit more, take a breather, and then we're gonna get ready for the cookie workshop event that we have tonight because it is a Valentine's Day themed day. I'm still in awe. You guys, make some ravioli. You won't regret it. Buona. Okay. Ciao, ciao.
I've got the precious cargo. I've got the cookies. Here she comes, all her stuff, all my stuff. We're going to the boutique to have a little cookie workshop for Valentine's Day. Or Galentine's Day.
Ciao. I feel like this is long enough. I had an entire second portion filmed, and I think I'm just gonna wait and put it in the next Mediterranean Diaries episode because this one is at what, 25, 26 minutes? So I think that's plenty for one video. I really, really hope you enjoyed. I really hope you got something out of this. Leave a comment below what your favorite part of this episode was, if you want to see something different, if you didn't really like it and you just would rather see Mediterranean diet recipes, and just leave it at that. Your comments really, really, really help me a lot, and so I'm just always so grateful for any feedback, even if it's corrective feedback. Like I said, I already have so much filmed for the next video. Right now I'm in Cleveland. I'm about to go out, which is why I'm dressed up. We're gonna do some Valentine's Day things. It's still only February 13th when I'm filming this outro, so I guess my next episode will be kind of a recap of my actual Valentine's Day adventures and things like that, because I love this holiday and I want you to know that you are loved. If you're watching this the day that I upload, it is Valentine's Day in 2025, and if no one tells you today, which I hope you hear from as many people as possible, that they love you, I genuinely love you. Like, I know that is so cliche, and I know so many creators talk about how much they love anyone who supports them, but I do. I really cannot thank you enough for supporting me and supporting our community, our little zestful community, and what it hopefully will be one day to be something great. And I wouldn't be getting to, like I say in so many videos, I wouldn't be getting to even upload this if it wasn't for you. And so I love you. I want you to know that you are loved and you are worthy. And I know, again, this is cheesy and cliche, but you have a purpose, and your purpose is just to be here. Your purpose was to be made and to be here. It's not something ginormous. It's not something that you need to search for. It's not something that makes you feel incomplete, because you already have purpose, because you are who you are and the world needs you. We can't compare ourselves. We got to show love to ourselves. So love yourself. Love as much as you can around you, and know that you are loved, and I love you, and I'm very grateful for you. So that is my little Valentine's Day message. Very cheesy, very cliche, but I had to throw it out there. Anyways, let me wrap this up. Happy Valentine's Day if you're watching this the day that I upload. Thank you so, so, so much for watching. Your support means so much to me. It actually means the world to me, because getting to do this makes my world go round, and I get to do this because of you. So with that being said, I really, really hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I hope you create a very, very zestful day. Ciao.